Barbie! I told you to wait in the dream house.
Boys, avenge me! Avenge me! Avengers!
Bazinga.
Scruffy-looking nerf herders.
Ethan Hunt contacted you?
I am good, Rooster. I'm very good.
So you are Yoi's a trainer who trains.
Gonzo the Great will ride this baby again.
Hello and welcome to episode 125 of the Real Serious Podcast. All three of us are back. Yes, it turns out there are three hosts of this show, and we're back to talk.
We all saw the movie.
Yeah, we all saw the movie. We're talking Supergirl. We're talking Tom Cruise's Oscar campaign beginning, the Magic School Bus, Donkey, and a Lego movie? Huh? But before we get to that, boys, how are we doing?
Jack.
Don't all talk at once.
Jack, how are you?
Dude, I'm great. And I guess we were just talking about this, but I didn't spend any money on physical media in I don't know, like a month and a half. I may be miscalculating that specific timeline, but everything happened all at once this week. Remember how I was telling you last week, Hunter, I was like, once I pass an exam, I'll get myself a steelbook or something, to almost reward myself.
Oh yeah.
It's like a reward.
Yeah. So I ordered a little something for that. And then just like that, the Criterion sale just kind of snuck up on me. It's just
slippery slope.
It's like, hey, remember me?
Prime Day and Criterion being back to back should be just not allowed, but they did it.
And then Charlie is like, dude, Project Hail Mary, it's on 4K. And I'm just like, yeah, we're waiting for something a little bit better. And my goodness, did that better thing come?
That
my
limited
goodness, it is
with a
beautiful.
Guys,
cinema. I feel like a lot of the steelbooks we get, they're just pumping them out.
Yeah.
The artwork is generic. It's not nothing new, And not to say that about all steelbooks, but I feel like this one, they took their time.
They were intentional with it. They
were intentional.
The perfect 4K steelbook.
Oh yeah. They did.
And I think all three of us pre-ordered.
I think everyone I know, everyone I know on social media, every physical media person I think has purchased this if they somewhat enjoyed that movie. I mean, I thought it was going to be way more than $50 too. Maybe that's a hot take.
I thought it was going to be in the 80s. I really did.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be how they have the lenticular sets.
Yeah.
Hunter, I saw how thick that thing was, and I was like, crap, what if they're doing a very special limited edition? But it is crazy because on those pre-orders, you can pre-order it, but I guess at some point they'll probably close it off. But I remember Sinners, dude. I got Sinners at the base price, but now that thing resells for
Project Hail Mary is no longer available. So if you're hearing this now
really?
and you're thinking to yourself, I really would like that. That's too bad. You can't get it.
But if you make one of the three of us a pretty sweet offer.
Yeah, a pretty nice offer. I'm willing to think about it.
Never.
Jack, it's only a matter of time before you really get into the boutique Blu-ray labels. Pretty soon you're gonna.
I gotta slow down. This week it's been consuming.
Speed up.
Gotta speed up.
Do you want me to show the Avengers really quick?
Yeah.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Charlie, I ordered the Avengers movies on Steelbook, and I saw that there was a box set on eBay that basically, because it had been damaged, they dropped it by the price by 50% or something. So I was able to get it for $70 shipped. The shipping was $10.
It's pretty good.
But to me, it's the damage here is so minimal.
Ooh.
It's right there.
Yeah. No, that's not
there's all of them, and it's
oh yeah, that's nice.
Each individual.
Is this 4K or is it Blu-ray?
Yeah, 4K.
Oh my goodness!
But
You gotta add a sound effect every time you take one out, like, you know, like a sword, like unsheathing a sword.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, but they all just kind of have the Avengers logo with their respective style with the movie. Like Endgame has the dust, and then Ultron has the Ultron design. But I was really pumped to pick that up. I mean, especially because I was like, I saw it online for like $55 on eBay, and I was like, I feel like that's kind of a scam.
$55, 55 burgers.
Yeah, fries.
Sorry.
But then I saw the reviews, and I'm like, these are pretty good. So I trusted, and that's what happened. But lots of physical media consumption this week.
From a very diversified wholesale, you got from Amazon, you got from Barnes & Noble, and you got from eBay.
Barnes & Noble is great. You know why?
Why is that?
I only used gift cards and cash.
Yep. So it's free.
That's what Caitlin said.
Yep. Girl math.
All right, I'm gonna run through the criterion really quick.
Yes, and then I want to see Chuck's haul because he got 3 movies.
Sorry. All right. Number 1, I think you guys will be most pumped about Grand Budapest Hotel.
I've got that one.
Yep.
Finally.
Yep.
I thought I was gonna wait for like the 4K, but I was like, you know what? Like,
how about the stupidly large Wes Anderson collection that's like $500?
I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't love Wes Anderson that much. One that we've all seen.
Ooh, After Hours.
Who says he's After Hours?
Love it.
And then I don't know. I got Lost Highway.
Oh,
David Lynch. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Highway.
It's such a unique movie. Like, I don't think you'd have a hard time walking away from that movie and being like, wow, I wasn't interested or engaged at any point in this movie. Like, it is the most like Lynch movie I've ever seen in terms of it doesn't make sense like at all.
You're just there for the
But
vibes.
I think exactly, you're there for the vibes and you're there for like the thrill of it all.
No, that's fair.
And you truly have no idea what's going to happen because I think it's just like one thing after the next. And there is like some really great like tension building here too. Like, I feel like I was like genuinely invested in the story, even though I could barely tell you what was going on. I know that sounds like a bad movie. I promise.
No. I think
This
that's
is Lost Highway.
The way that it's shot, it's well acted. I mean, just like it has every great quality you'd want in a good movie. But I really wanted to purchase that because I was like, if I want to watch it again, I probably have to rent it. But I was like, I'll just get it during the sale and never have to rent it again. Plus, I kind of wanted to have a Lynch movie in the collection. I feel like it was either that or Mulholland Drive, and I feel like I vibe with this one a little bit more. Then I did something very dangerous. I got my first blind buy, Charlie.
No, I'm telling you, that's the way to go about Criterion. I'm telling you, that's it.
But I feel pretty good about it considering.
Oh, that's a good one.
Everyone is like Barry Lyndon is like Stanley Kubrick's like masterpiece or one of his.
Did you see the
Kubrick
new set that just came out with?
I did. I don't think I'm gonna get it. It's so expensive.
Either. I was thinking maybe when the next 50th thing rolls around to like look at it again, but I can't.
It's still like what, $250?
It'd be $250 half off. Yeah. So
it's crazy.
Now. I mean, the cool stuff is like all the extra stuff that comes with it, like the essays and like all like the behind the scenes stuff. But I don't know.
Circling back, what's the blind buy?
Oh, Barry Lyndon?
No, like, how does that work? I didn't know you couldn't get a blind buy.
Oh, like just a movie you haven't seen before.
Yeah. So you've done it a good amount, Charlie, because like there's
you haven't seen a bunch of stuff on your list.
The Departed, you and The Departed.
Oh, I thought a blind buy was like something on Criterion. You literally click like blind buy, and it just assigns like a random Criterion that they send you.
See, that would honestly be really cool if they could do that. Like you could enter in what you own, and then you like click that button, and then it just sends you one based on what you like.
Mhm.
I feel like that would be pretty cool. Almost
That would
like
be
a
cool, actually.
because I feel like when I go to Barnes and Noble, and I think I've already told you guys this, but there's an employee there. Whenever I go look at the DVDs, if I have any questions, this guy is prepared to the max. Like he's ready to give me recommendations. He's ready to recite like half of the movies that are on these shelves. And he gave me some really good recommendations that still haven't gotten to, unfortunately. But having that experience at the store is awesome. And I feel like maybe getting that online and like let's try and curate and specialize this for you type of way would be neat. But yeah. And the last one, I just got The Princess Bride.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. This is like kind of like a childhood classic for Caitlin. I never watched it until like 2 years ago. So it's not necessarily like on the list for me of like movies that just had an impact on my childhood. But I think the part I love the most about this story is that it's like a grandpa, telling this story to his grandkid the entire time. I don't know. Maybe that's like a very stupid
Deadpool
takeaway.
Christmas thing they did at one time. Yeah.
Yeah, this one feels a bit more heartfelt.
Yeah.
But I think it's just like that's kind of like resonated with me a lot. And I'm like, you know what? That's enough for me to pick it up. So
No, fair enough. Charles, would
Very-
you like to show off what you found from Prime Day?
Yeah, I didn't go too crazy. Like, I told you fellas I had to buy some practical things like an air fryer and knives and utensils and Tupperware.
dude, you can't put an air fryer into a 4K player. What are you doing?
I've tried. You can't do it.
I know. But I got this Jordan Peele 3-movie collection. It's got
Did you got
Nope,
3
Us,
movies?
Get Out. Yeah, I haven't seen Nope or Us, so I suppose those are blind buys.
Ooh,
But I've seen Get Out.
I
and
think you
love
would
Get
like
Out.
Nope. You would like Nope, I think.
I want to revisit Nope.
Nope ages very well. I think.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't love it when I first watched it, but I feel like I enjoyed it a bit more.
I think of the 3, Us, I think holds up the worst, maybe.
Mm.
I don't know. I just of his 3, I think Us is the bottom for me.
Get Out's the best, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I got some. So I also got the Jordan Peele 3-movie collection because
look at us.
sent it in the chat for Charles and I. I was like, this is hype. I finally picked up the OG Top Gun on 4K.
Ooh,
Amped for this
very
one.
nice.
I've had this Maverick Steelbook for like the longest time, but didn't have the OG. Then one of my favorites here, Zodiac.
ooh,
Yeah, Zodiac
Yeah.
on 4K. Little absolute banger that I feel as though I feel like I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years.
another good
But amped to see this
Mark
one.
Mark Ruffalo.
I'm telling you, man, Mark Ruffalo quietly. Great career. Really annoying. It seems like just to be around, but great career. And then Stand By Me.
Ooh,
Shout out Rob Reiner. If anyone listens to Pardon My Take, they know Jerry O'Connell a lot, and he just keeps talking about this movie. And I was like, I haven't seen this one in a while, so it was on sale, and I was like, might as well. And then I am growing not only my Spielberg but my Tom Cruise collection, so I decided to just do one together, and that was War of the Worlds on 4K. Very good movie. If you have the opportunity to ever be in Los Angeles and go to Universal Studios, do the backlot tour, the plane crash sequence from this movie is still there, and you get to drive through it. It's awesome. It's very, very cool. Also, the town from Nope is in there, like Jupiter's Landing. You can drive through as well. Very, very cool. Highly recommend that tour. It's a very cool tour. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got right now.
do you already have Minority Report?
I do Minority Report, but I'm slowly growing the cruise. I need to get The Last Samurai soon.
Ooh, I
That's
need to
one
watch
of my
that
that's
one.
one of my favorites and very underrated. I feel.
Guys, we can start the build up for our Tom Cruise draft.
Oh, dude, that Tom Cruise draft.
That's gonna be great.
Crazy.
It's gonna be so good. I can't
like
wait.
crazy. We can
Like,
even
are we
do
gonna
two
do
drafts,
that?
one of him running and then one of just him in movies.
And then maybe like his advertisements for movies that he's done.
Yeah. I love popcorn. All right, let's get into Supergirl. Supergirl, the second film in the DCU, the newly rebooted DC universe, coming off the heels of Superman. Supergirl is directed by Craig Gillespie, probably best known for things like I, Tonya, Cruella, Lars and the Real Girl, and Dumb Money. When an unexpected and ruthless adversary strikes too close to home, Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, reluctantly joins forces with an unlikely companion on an epic interstellar journey of vengeance and justice, starring Millie Alcock as Supergirl, Eve Ridley as Ruthie, Matthias, however you say his last name, is Krem, who's not really in the movie, Jason Momoa as Lobo, and David Krumholtz, who is honestly goated in this movie as Zor-El, as well as David Cornsweet as Superman. Fellas, what did we think of Supergirl?
It's a movie that came out in 2026.
Super don't.
I think you guys get a little harsh on Supergirl here.
I just think it's so meh. Like, to me, it doesn't take the risks that I think you took for a movie like Superman, and that I would expect them to continue to push into this movie. Like, Superman, while I'm not fully on board, like, I mean, let me take that back. When I first watched it, I wasn't crazy about it. Saw it for a second time. And I think every time I'd continue to watch Superman, I'd like it more and more. And there's different things that I appreciate about it.
He starts to believe.
I will say, yeah, like, you have that charm of Corn Sweat, just kind of like it radiates off the screen.
Yeah.
And I think Millie Alcock is great here, but I think the emotional weight that you really want to get from this movie, it never gets there.
Yeah. I think that's pretty fair.
There's a lot that took
Charles,
me out
go
of this
ahead.
movie. There was a lot that took me out of this movie. I think the script was pretty brutal. There were some scenes where it's just like, oh, really? Like, that's right. And most of it was Supergirl's like script. And I know that's kind of the point of her character, but I thought it was a little over the top, and it just took me out of it a little bit. Like, very immature, very like, I don't know, like trying to be witty, trying to be funny, and it wasn't to me. I didn't think
You're
that
not funny.
I didn't think that the villain was good. He was kind of just annoying to me. Like, I was never even that scared by him. He was just like an annoying character that kind of just got in the way. And I know villains do that, but he just wasn't really. He didn't seem to me like a true villain. I thought the supporting character, that actress, I don't know what her name is, the younger girl,
Ruthie.
I thought she was very annoying in this film. And I also didn't really see a point in her being in there. Like, they could have shifted the film a different way to give more motivation for Supergirl. And I felt like that was kind of like a useless addition. And I thought Supergirl's motivation throughout the whole story was just kind of weak. Like, the motivation was to save Crypto. But I don't even like Crypto that much because he's kind of a bad dog. So it's like I don't really care for that. There's no great soundtrack to bring me back in like some of the other gun flicks or gun produced flicks. It didn't look that good. Like, there just wasn't that, like, it wasn't very good. I don't know.
I'm a little warmer on it than you two, I think.
Is that fair? Like,
No, I mean, I think everything's fair. I think for me, it's a big point of like the sum of all the sum of the parts is better than the whole. Like, if you go through the movie kind of scene by scene, I liked a lot of what this was offering. I liked a lot of what was happening on Krypton. I thought that was interesting and kind of just well put together. I liked a lot of like the individual sequences, like the stuff on the intergalactic bus, and like I liked, I really like Millie Alcock as Supergirl. Like, I think that she's a good addition. I think she's so different from Superman that like it works well. But at the end of the day, too, it's like you still had those good moments with her where you're like, I would like to see where this character goes. Like, I can see the growth, I can see the path of where we're trying to get to with this character. Of the three of us, I'm the only one, I guess, who's read the source material for this, for Woman of Tomorrow. It's very different, and it doesn't work as well here for sure than it does in the comic. But I think the unfortunate thing is it just feels so like serviceable. Like, that's where I think it's disappointing to me. Like, I don't think it ever tips into like truly bad territory, but I also don't think it tips into truly great territory. It was kind of just like, we're doing a superhero movie. We're doing a paint by number superhero movie. We're going to like just, spam the same play over and over again and kind of just try to chug along down the field. And I think that's the most disappointing thing, kind of tying to Jack's point. Like, there wasn't ever like a risk here. I think there was one risk here that we could talk about in spoilers towards the end. But I think the biggest problem with this movie is the villain. I think he is horrible. You know nothing about this guy besides he's just a little creeper. The design is just terrible, to say the least. And like, that's where I think, and that's where you could have done something interesting. And I think it's fascinating because I just rewatched Guardians this week, the first one. And there's a lot of Ronan here, but there's something that he works there and doesn't work here. And I think it's because the motivation of that is so secondary comparative to this. Like, this is like, they got to go after this guy. And it's like, all right, the guy. And if the guy sucks and I don't care about the guy, then it's not that interesting to me. I'm on the other side of Charles, I guess. Like, Charles is like Superman in this scenario. He doesn't really like Crypto. I'm like, Crypto's fine. He's a good dog at moments.
He's a terrible dog.
But I mean, I did like the world building. Like, I thought it was like the planets and stuff was interesting, and I liked the practical effects. I liked the suits. I liked all the alien creatures that like she got to interact with. Arguably, this is the best Star Wars movie released this year. I'll say that.
Woof, bad year for Star Wars.
Yeah, seriously. But I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, this is good. Like, I don't think it was that good. I just think it was perfectly serviceable, and I do think if this universe has the longevity of an MCU and starts to become something, I think we'll look back on this in the same way we look back on like the Incredible Hulk or an Iron Man 2 kind of a thing.
Okay.
I think it's just like very fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, obviously you look back at the MCU and as much as we love those characters, it's like, an Iron Man 2 or even like a Thor, The Dark World. I know that you've come to appreciate that movie much more than others, but
yeah,
I think what'll be more interesting is the financial success that happens here. Like, while Thor in the Dark World was probably, exactly. While Thor in the Dark World was, I'm very interested to see how much money that movie made. Let's see.
But I do think the positive of it happening to be this early in this universe is the fact that they get to course correct a little earlier. Like, the only other thing filming right now is Superman 2. And then I think they're going to make some probably big announcements of what's coming next after that. But if you're DC and you're looking forward, you're like, all right, we got Green Lantern coming out this summer, which apparently is quite good. You have a Clayface movie that didn't really cost any money, that hopefully will be a surprise hit, or like at least a decent box office that'll make you some good money. Then next year you have The Batman 2 and Superman 2, which should both be big hits. So like, if you're DC, you're like, all right, this is a little bump in the road, help us course correct. Like, I don't think you're hitting the panic button quite yet, because the main thing coming out of this movie too is, while the movie's not great, it seems like most people still like her. And I think that's the biggest thing. And, I don't want to be that guy, but like, you look back on the Captain Marvel days, they're back to, 2019, 2018, and people didn't like her, but I think people like Supergirl. And I think that's a difference that's at least interesting to me.
Yeah.
And I don't super know why that is.
It's just so frustrating that you have a character like this, that the story could be very interesting. Like, I could become emotionally invested in this.
It is there, which is the frustrating part.
They tried with the villain. I was incredibly underwhelmed because to me, obviously, this is a character story. Like this is Supergirl starting in one place, ending in another, you know? And if she's going to be the focus, I better feel something. But because I never feel anything in the entire movie, I feel like all of that responsibility goes onto the villain, you know?
Yeah.
And I think a movie that does that so well is like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Ronan, like, I think he's a solid villain. I don't think he's like anywhere near the MCU's best, but I think what makes that movie so good is the camaraderie you get between the Guardians, like that, like family, like feeling, that emotional weight that you know, holy cow, we are Groot. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
grown men crying in the theater over here. Like,
Yeah.
the closest I got to feeling anything like that is when she's like sitting next to Crypto, and it's because it made me think of my dog. And to me, that is emotional manipulation.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I think, for me, I think they tried to do that moment where it was, and it just didn't work well. But the moment where her mom is like, "You got to be a good person, like just be good. Like you can get mad, you can be but be good." And then when Ruthie kind of echoes that,
fell very flat.
It did, and
Yeah.
I think that was the moment. Like that was what
Yep.
they were trying to do, and I think on paper it works. Like you're like, here's the Echo moment. Like, yes, she's done a lot of bad stuff. Like, she's not the most heroic person, but at the end of the day, she's still good. And like that, I think is, and then kind of is her acceptance of like she became the person her mom wanted her to be. But it just doesn't work, unfortunately.
It falls very flat.
Yeah. It feels like, and not to say like if you're lying on your deathbed, you need to spit out some like Shakespeare or something, you know? But like, man, I was just like, just be good. Like, I understand they want kids to be able to go see this movie too, but like, to me, it was like, really? Like, just like, be good? Like, that's all we're going to go with?
Hey, at least you're not Clark's parents and take over the world.
Yeah.
Doubling down on that is crazy to me also.
Like, I don't know. It just felt like in that moment when it felt like we were going to get something like so profound, and it's like, be good. Like, it's just kind of like.
Well, they almost do it twice too, because like David Krumholtz as her dad, like has almost the great power, great responsibility speech with her. Like he's like, you're going to go there and you're going to have all this power, but you gotta use it well. It's like, she's Spider-Man now. Like, I think that everything with him to me was maybe the highlights of the movie. I thought he was great.
He was solid. I
thought
think
he
the
really
Krypton
worked.
sequences in general were the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, I would agree.
The movie itself took itself so much more seriously.
Yes,
when it was
slowed down
on Krypton. And then whenever we get back to the normal stuff, she's like, and I understand they want to set it up to where she's like a drunk and she's drinking and partying to numb out her emotions and going, to the red star planets. Like,
yeah.
I get that. And again, I understand this movie is for kids. I don't think we need to see Supergirl like mega depressed for like 15 minutes. But I think everything from her life that they showed, like that little montage of just like, oh man, like she's just like, I don't know, like she's like sitting down drinking and she drops her cup and Crypto like knocks it over. Like, yeah, like I feel sorry for her, but I don't really feel like that bad. Is that just me? Like,
I mean, it never seemed like she was like all that depressed. Kind of just seems like she was just having, like a fun weekend and like
that's what I'm saying. Like it never, I never feel like you feel the weight of what losing her planet and her people did to her, which I
like
feel
it never got sad, and I think that's where it could have been. And the only scene where I think it almost got sad was the scene of her in Metropolis with the headphones, trying to just like zone everything out. But then it's almost undercut by Crypto having a great time in the background and all around her. So it's like they never committed to that bit. But I also think everything in Superman was great. Like, yeah, I agree. David Cornsweet is a gift to this universe. He's even so good.
the script they gave him was a bit rough at points too.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like David Cornsfeld, let's go, man. Superman, let's go. And then he'd like say something. I'm just like,
Oh,
I don't know. Every time I see him, I feel
Dang
like
it.
I'm like 5 years old again. I'm just like, it's
he is great though. He's just so friendly.
Yeah.
Like he fits the Superman that I think everyone wanted post Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Like we don't want, this dark Superman. He's just this joyful, happy.
He's super,
And-
man.
I get it. I want to know something about this movie though. How did you guys feel about Jason Momoa?
I forgot about that. No value add.
Yeah, a big no value add. And honestly, the only point that he was a value add that I think was the wrong value was the ending. When it cuts back to him at the end, like approving, I was like, you just took the weight out of the scene again.
Yep.
He should have been in this movie just in that initial fight.
Yeah.
Like he should have just been there, called a day, see you later, pal. He didn't. He should not have shown up back up at the end.
Well, my frustration is she gets shot with the kryptonite. I thought that like showing her cells and stuff. I thought that was neat. It was cool.
That was cool. I like
But
that.
I hate that Lobo was the one to like save her. Is that just
Yeah, I
me?
think that would have been a good moment for Ruthie. Like that would have been maybe a good moment for her arc. Yeah.
Would have been a good moment for anyone besides Lobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Like it's so convenient. It's just like, oh yeah, we have this extra guy that's been making
It's
jokes
immortal.
the entire time. Like, let's just have him come in and save her. Like
Yeah.
at that
just-
point,
it-
I was
very
so far
inconsistent.
gone by that
It was very
point.
inconsistent. Like when they introduced him, they're like, "Oh, he killed his family. He doesn't help anyone. He's terrible." Blah blah blah. And then he just makes jokes the whole time. He doesn't seem like that bad. He says
And
his
did like her
motivation-
bit of being like on a vacation girl to trick him. I liked that. That was pretty funny.
His motivation, he said, is just money. Wherever there's a bounty. So what was his incentive to like help them? Like he had no motivation to help them.
Yeah.
It was just very inconsistent story. I think Lobo being in it brought nothing to the movie.
Yeah, it really was just kind of like and I also just don't think he was that cool. Like he was supposed to be like the cool guy. And like, yeah, his motorcycle is cool, but he also gets knocked off of it with like in the first 30 seconds of us seeing him on it.
Yeah, and none of the fighting was really that cool. Like in Guardians,
I actually did like the final fight of her kind of in slow motion going around Ruthie. I thought that was kind of cool to show him like she has like that stance to do like the heat vision. I like that. The song was
The song was
obviously
fantastic.
controversial.
I think obviously comparison is just like is a tough game to play, but like you compare it to the what was his name, Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific, yeah.
That
Very
fight
similar.
was way better. Guardians 3, that slow-mo hallway fight, that fight was way better. It's like, I don't know, there wasn't anything special with that fight to me.
They were trying to. I saw some people being like, Supergirl has. Well, I was in the theater. I was thinking this. I was like, as soon as the bicycles and all the motor vehicles showed up on that sand in that
Mad Max.
area, and I'm like, dude, they're doing Mad Max here.
Or they're doing Deadpool.
And then the wives all run out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is literally Mad Max.
Yeah.
Not to mention, there could have been a lot better how they framed that whole situation with what the villain had done and like her freeing the wives and stuff. That could have been a great storyline. And I understand this is a movie you want kids to be able to see. And I'm not saying you got to go into like the super dark details of that. But I think she could have had at least like I don't know. Not that she needed a conversation, be like, thanks for saving us. Like, cause we don't need that. But like, I don't know. Even if what's the little girl's name in this movie? Ruthie. Even if like Ruthie is locked up, she like interacts with one. I think that would have been great.
Yeah,
right?
instead of Lobo, she could have interacted with the women.
We don't need Lobo being like, yeah, chicken jockey. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, he sounded like
I-
Jack Black.
that's
I
what I'm saying.
know.
I love Jason Momoa, but it felt like he was like, they're like, all right, we loved what you did in the Minecraft movie. Let's keep it up.
You could
here."
even had him there too, just like ignoring them. Like if you really wanted him for the third act, just like
Yes.
have him also there ignoring them and being like, who cares? And that could have been a cool arc for Ruthie too, to be like, all right, I can be helpful and be like a hero in my own way to save these women.
Yeah. I really do. Like when they introduced that storyline, I like leaned forward in my seat a little bit, and then it just never got brought up again. Like bro thought he was a Morton Joe. Like bro thought that he had some level, like thought we'd be scared of him. This dude looked like he walked straight out of a Hot Topic. Like,
yeah.
Hey, bro, we're good.
Hey, we got Furios at home. We're good.
Was I also her going on the planet and it turning into like the green sun?
That's very much from the comic.
Okay, like I didn't mind that, but I feel like the period while she's like out of the movie to me felt a bit too long.
I agree, but I also think they could have done a little bit more with like her backstory. Like, you know, obviously her and Clark lived together, I guess, in Metropolis for a little bit. Like that would have been a little interesting to at least explore, you know, how she likes Earth. Like it does, you know, even if Clark doesn't have to be in it, but like her just walking around town, I think would have been interesting to be like, and then her just like talk like it's not Krypton. Like how is she supposed to do this? There could have been a little bit more there, especially because this movie isn't long. It's only an hour and like 50 minutes, which for these comic movies is pretty short. It's like an extra 10 minutes of just like her becoming Supergirl, I think would have been enough.
I have a very interesting question. This is an obvious spoiler, so if anyone's listening and doesn't, I mean, you've been listening up to this point, but Hunter, how did you feel that she killed him? Or
I did not like that she killed him because in the book,
you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't.
She doesn't. And so that's a very big choice in the book where she doesn't. It's left ambiguous, but it's pretty clear that he lives. And I think that choice here could have worked if you showed his victims more. Like if you did that scene where it's like you get to interact with the women he's like taken and all this stuff, then maybe the emotional hit works a little bit better. But it just doesn't really work for me.
I didn't mind it personally, mostly because I thought this guy was so annoying the whole time, and I was just like, honestly, I don't really want to watch him anymore. Just kill him, you know. It's fine.
Yeah, and
I think she kind of alluded to the fact that she had killed before, so it didn't really, like, it wasn't groundbreaking.
Yeah, my problem with this, I guess she wanted Ruthie to like make the decision herself, not to kill him, but like, okay, let's be real. She's in like a life or death situation. Just kill him.
Yeah. Like
if your plan was to kill him all along, she has the power to do that. Why are we dragged on this hour and 40-minute, you know, mission if she can just laser his head off? Or maybe he's got like skin of steel, you know? Mm-hmm. Maybe he's like a man of steel or something. But I was like kind of frustrated by that because she kills him and I'm like, you could have killed him this entire time. Like we're doing this whole cat and mouse game because you didn't kill him.
That's a good point.
And that's why I was just frustrated. Like the entire time they're fighting on the battleship or whatever, like whenever she sees him, you could just kill him. Like I feel like she was severely nerfed this movie. Like I understand, like, you know, she's probably still young, still needs to like learn, you know, how to use her powers in the best way possible. But like, come on. Like they had to use the sun and like the kryptonite stuff so hard to like bring her down to their level. It was annoying at parts.
I also think that it doesn't work because he's not fighting back at the end. Like, he's just kind of laying there.
Yeah, he's just expecting her to.
Like, it's one thing if she's like, listen, you know, she does the whole spiel to him of like, it'd be so easy to kill you, but, you know, I'll choose not to. Like, it's, you know, my cousin says to find the good in people or something along those lines. And then she starts to walk away, and then he like tries to get her again, and then she, you know, makes the move. Then it's like, all right, then at least it's something like he almost initiates his own death, but he's just kind of like
the Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, he's just kind of like sitting on his back, just like, please don't hit me. And then it's just like stab, stab. I just think it could have been done a little bit better as well.
It's funny because like going back to the villain, like you know what he's doing and you don't like him because of that. Like you already dislike him for the actions that he's done. But they don't build on it at all. Like they're just like, he's going to be a goofy looking dude who walks around and like puts his face up in front of the camera, like, and eats worms. Like, yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yeah,
he's a freak.
Weird guy.
But like, I mean, holy cow, dude! They got us with what was it? The creator, or not the creator? In Guardians 3. What's it? I'm totally blanking on his name.
Oh,
yeah.
But I'm like, dude. I mean, again, I understand. I have a soft spot for the whole like Rocket storyline.
High Evolutionary.
Yeah, the High Evolutionary. My goodness, like that guy was like a complete like savage.
He was a sicko.
Not a savage and like, you know, like, man, that's savage. You know, like people would use it in like 2012. You know, like he's like an animal. And I think that this character is like a very similar person. But I think like you never get exposed to like, I don't know. I mean, obviously from what they tell you, he's a bad person and you know that. But then by like what he like does on screen, you're just kind of like, all right, like this guy's annoying. Get him on my screen. Like I don't want to see him anymore.
No, I think it's very fair. I don't know. I also do wonder, you know, obviously with Gunn kind of running this universe, like the fact that he was like, you know what, I want to be the guy that directs Superman and not this is very surprising to me because this feels like him in his wheelhouse of like a stunted, you know, not all the way there hero who likes music, going through space and having an adventure is like the most James Gunn thing I've ever heard in my life. And then he's like, no. I'm not going to make that one. I'm going to make the hopeful Superman movie, which I really like his Superman movie. I'm just saying I think it's funny that he's like, of the two, I'm going to pick that one.
I just have a hard time believing James Gunn was really involved with this movie too.
Oh, I think he's very involved. He picked the final song.
I know he is, but it's just like, man, based off his track record.
Peacemaker
like,
season 2?
I mean, Peacemaker season 2 like wasn't needed. Like he's just trying to keep the ball rolling.
I don't know. The gun might be locking up. The gun is starting to jam.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I haven't looked at the cast of the crew, and obviously I'm not trying to throw blame on any specific person, but I feel like this could have been just a home run. And I think like you had people that were really excited for this movie. And sure, there are people that still did like the final product we got, but most of the reviews I've seen online have been nothing but lukewarm, maybe leaning slightly positive. And I think most people are doing that again because they like Supergirl and they like Millie Alcock, but I think
that's exactly the camp that I'm in.
It's so infuriating though, because we're like, yeah. And I understand people are trying to be optimistic here. And they're like, you know what? Like Supergirl's great. I'm excited to see her in more stuff. And I agree with that. But like, that doesn't justify this movie's existence.
Correct.
Like
I can fully be with the end.
She could have just showed up in the next movie and I could have built up lore in my mind. Oh my gosh, she had to see the suffering of her people. Now, I mean, what we got was nowhere near as good as I would have hoped it could have been.
Yeah.
And I think that now that they've kind of drawn out that storyline for us, I just think it sucks. Like, and again, we had obviously had some stinkers with some of the earlier MCU films, and not that I stand on those, but those were commercially successful.
Yes,
I was
think
looking at
that's
it
the
like
big problem.
Iron Man 2, $650 million. Thor: The Dark World, $650 million.
Supergirl, $6.
Dude, I think it has this weekend. It's like, I saw a Variety post and it was like Supergirl flies to $18 million opening day.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yikes.
I did see an article
really
though that
flying, or is it like
I guess they have already made $100 million in like brand deals. So I do think that from like a financial perspective, it does. I don't know if they're too worried about it. I think they always knew that this was never going to be like a breakout hit. At least that just feels that way.
Well, I guess they know what they have, which makes it even more frustrating because they know this is a dud too.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're not expecting a lot of money with this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then you're the people that can fix that.
Yeah. I think Green Lanterns is the real test. It's very not gun related. It's a show. It's darker. Like, I mean, as much as Supergirl is different than Superman, the tonal of these two have been very much the same. Like, they're just, the supers. I really think that Lanterns is the test to this universe. If Lanterns is not popular and it's not good, chat, we're gonna have to. Matt Reeves, please come save me, Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves, please, Matt Reeves.
Over or under more Snyder movies?
Under. I think they'll go away for like 10 years. I really do. If they'll go away for like 10 years, only make Batmans and that's it.
I mean, we do need more Batman, right?
Yeah.
We always need more Batman.
That sounds pretty super, man.
I'm a little worried about the DCU as a whole after this movie.
I really think that they're going to come to Comic-Con swinging and announce some stuff, and Jack, like you're going to be right back on board. I really do. I think that they're going to.
I'm not worried.
Well, no,
I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried.
I think Lanterns will be good. I think it will be.
I think Clayface will be good.
I think Man of Tomorrow. Clayface will be good. I think Man of Tomorrow will be good. My problem is that, again, as someone that never read the source material, all I heard about leading up to this movie was, man, the source material for this movie was phenomenal. All they had to do,
beyond different. It's shocking different.
All they had to do was basically make a 1-for-1 copy.
Yep.
And people would have gone crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, they try to put their own artistic spin on it, and they ruin the movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like, I feel like this was an easy win, or it could have been an easy win.
Run the damn ball.
Yes, run the ball. Like, you have something that people love, and I know a lot of people are saying, like, obviously that storyline is adapted off of True Grit. I think I'm going to try and watch. I'm going to try and watch True Grit because I'm very interested to see. Assuming True Grit does it much better.
Yeah, both True Grits do better.
So, again, though, I think there's like this camaraderie between the Ruthie and Kara that I'm also just like, it's not working for me. The chemistry there. I just, like, I know they want her to feel like a younger sister of sorts. And like when she's about to leave her at the end, I'm just like, man, why are they taking so long to wrap this up? Like, come on.
I was like, see ya.
get out of there. Get out of there, you know? And they were like,
Bye.
well, I guess I haven't finished celebrating my birthday yet. And she's like,
so come on, 12-year-old, let's go get hammered.
Yeah, she's like 12.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. She wasn't. They could have.
I will say that the sword is cool. I want that sword.
It was a sword. It's like every other sword.
It's a cool sword.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Supergirl.
Real winner.
Real disappointing. Unfortunately disappointing. Let's jump into some news. First piece of news is the Magic School Bus. Come on, guys. It's the Magic School Bus. A live-action Magic School Bus is happening with Elizabeth Banks, starring as Miss Frizzle. Ew. And the director, Rob Letterman, who directed Shark Tales and Detective Pikachu, is going to write and direct the film. Are we in on the Magic School Bus?
Ooh.
I think this is about like third. Wow, I'm old. 18 years too late for me.
Yeah. Are the kids still watching the Magic School Bus?
I don't think so.
I mean, Charlie, you'd probably know. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I'll ask Jenna.
So why live action?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, why don't you do like a fun animated movie where this is the Magic School Bus? Like, I don't want to see Miss Frizzle just like standing there.
Dude, there's a chance this could be like nightmare fuel. Like,
Ugh.
you think about the visuals that you get in the Magic School Bus, the places they go. I mean, there's one time where they like check out the anatomy of the human body.
Yeah, they go inside that one dorky kid from class.
Like, are we really gonna do this live action?
Yeah.
Don't
Don't they go inside like a whale?
Dude, this the CGI team is gonna be working overtime. I'll tell you that. It's going to be like Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania.
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you not make this just animated? And also, too, from like a kid actor perspective, like you got to get some really good kid actors who can make or break this film. But if you're animated, you could just have them do the right things because they're not real.
Hey, if this is good, that'd be cool.
Is it for us?
No.
No, it's actually a dark, gritty reboot where like the class is all in their mid-40s and they've forgotten how to have fun, and so Miss Frizzle has to round them up again to show them a good time.
Half of them are like at a bar
with Billy Madison.
Yeah, Magic School Bus, but they run into Supergirl in space and get hammered with her.
That would be funny.
Yeah,
she like shows up to their corporate jobs.
They're gonna try to Minecraft this. I already know this is already gonna try to be Minecraft. Like they're gonna try to do some memes and make it a big thing.
Make it like Chicken Jackie.
You're putting that bus where? like that's what they're gonna try to do to this stupid thing. Ugh.
This is Harold and the Purple Crayon all over again, man.
Also, I really think Elizabeth Banks has just had a stinker track record the last like 10 years.
I see her as Miss Frizzle though. I mean, I think she'd do a good job.
Maybe.
This is a movie though where like there's like a crazy horror movie coming out that weekend. We're like, Charlie, Magic School Bus.
Go see Magic School Bus. Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Dogman treatment.
Wow. Some real bad ones. All right. Next up is actually an animated movie. It is Freddy the 13th. A crossover between the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th franchise that is about a fun uncle who I guess accidentally kills a killer and takes on his evil powers. It is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who just most recently did Predator Badlands and all the other Predator stuff. It's supposed to be a wholesome PG-rated movie that is fun for the whole family.
That sounds terrible. That sounds horrible. Like a parody take on Friday the 13th?
I think so. Kind of? It's like a parody take on Freddy and Friday the 13th.
I don't like that one bit. Not one bit.
I do like Dan Trachtenberg, though. So that's where I'm a little bit... at least thinking about it.
Fun for the whole family.
So it says it's about a family vacation that turns into a nightmare after fun Uncle Freddy accidentally kills the boogeyman and takes on his powers. It is quite literally for, like the family. I think maybe like a Coraline level kind of thing where like it's obviously for kids, but it's still a little spooky.
Coraline traumatized so many children growing up, though.
But now you got Freddy. With the claws. I guess the finger knives.
Parents beware.
Yeah, seriously. All right, I guess we're out on this. We're out on that one. No worries.
Yeah.
No worries. How about this one? A live-action animated hybrid new Lego movie starring Keanu Reeves.
Isn't the first one basically a hybrid? I mean, because we get like
Yes, but
Will
this one's
Ferrell comes in
directed
first.
by Josh Cooley, who you're saying to yourself, who's that? Toy Story 4 and that most recent Transformers animated movie, which was actually very good.
Transformers 1.
Transformers 1.
Oh,
I know.
he made the. I know Charlie doesn't like Toy Story 4, but
Mm-mm.
I like Transformers
he's got a
1
good track.
a lot.
He's got a good track record.
Hey, listen, I'm in on Lego movies. I want more Lego movies, and
Me
they're all
too.
really good.
I mean,
concur.
I'll see a Lego movie. Heck, I'll see them all.
So yeah, we don't know what it is, but it's going to be finally a new Lego movie. It does not have any kind of connection to the previous Lego movies, though. It's a brand new
Dude,
franchise.
Imagine if it was just like John Wick in Lego.
Yeah, Lego wants to build like a John Wick set, and that figure comes to life and just starts trying to attack Keanu Reeves.
That'd be funny.
That'd be good. I'd be in on that. And then the final piece of animated news is Donkey. We're getting a Donkey spinoff, 2028 release. It is the Donkey origin movie. Which will be all about how Donkey became Donkey, I guess. My God, the scene where he learns how to make waffles for the first time is going to just be electric.
Takes a trip to the Midwest and goes to a Waffle House.
Yeah, he's like, how'd you do these? The whole movie is him learning from like a very nice Waffle House employee how to make waffles.
He gets into a fight with someone at the Waffle House. Come on, dude. Like, it's just
Yeah.
these movies write themselves.
The movie ending though with like that old lady walking him to turn him
Yeah.
in, and it just like it does like the Optimus Prime, like it plays Linkin Park at the end. That'd be pretty great. I'd be in on I would at least be in on that. I don't know. The Shrek trailer, obviously, Jack and I talked about last week. Charles, do you have any thoughts on the Shrek trailer from 2 weeks ago?
I have not been able to watch it yet. What were your thoughts?
I mean, overall, I think we were both excited for the movie. I think the animation was the only thing that was just like,
took you out of it a
so,
little
the
bit.
animation is so different from how we've seen these characters in the last 4 movies, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think for people that love these characters and grew up with these characters, it's like, it just feels like an alternate version of the characters we grew up with. So
Yeah.
there's this instant kind of, oh, is this like the thing I love type of deal going on? Like Shrek 2, I think Hunter and I both agree that's like perfect.
Yeah, 100 out of 100.
That is a
Perfect.
perfect movie. But what we have here is they just look like they're like it's an Illumination
Yeah.
animated movie. And no knock on Illumination. I mean, we got the Summer of Minions and Monsters coming up, you know? So
Which apparently is the best Minion movie yet.
did you hear Jesse Eisenberg? He was like, see, this is a movie. If you're a kid, you're gonna like it. But also if you're into cinema, it
I know.
details different stages of
There's a
cinema.
real shot that we have an absolute banger on our hands in
best
in-
animated feature coming up.
Yeah.
Is Avery fired up?
Yeah. Absolutely amped for Minions.
Bye boy.
She is the Minion.
Have you guys seen that girl online that just speaks in the Minion language?
But boy.
I
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
So funny.
Banana.
Like she'll just like talk for like 40 seconds in full
In full Minionese.
Minion. It's incredible. That's entertainment for you today, folks. My
Folks,
goodness, go
folks.
check that out.
It's
It's
how
actually-
we do it.
No, I'm excited though. I mean, we're gonna get the Babylon of Minion movies. Dude,
It ending at the same scene as Babylon of a Minion sitting in a theater watching the history of cinema would be the funniest ending
No.
I could possibly imagine.
the history of cinema, but all of the cinema on the screen, it's replaced by Minions.
Yeah, every
have, like,
actor is a minion.
It's like Avatar, Minion, The Matrix,
Oh my God, it's
Minion,
great.
Singing in the Rain, Minion. Come on, dude.
I'd be so in.
We're cooking here. But no, I mean, we'll have to see how Shrek 5 is before I can really evaluate how I feel about a Donkey spinoff. I mean, I love Donkey, but as I've said with most movies, the movies are best when the squad is all together and they're all bouncing energy off one another. I think I first brought that up for like Lord of the Rings. Like Lord of the Rings is at its best when all these characters are together and they're fighting for a common cause. And the same thing goes with the Shrek movies or the Toy Story movies. You know, like all these characters are so unique and bring something to the table, but when they're not together, it feels like a piece of that is missing. So I mean, I guess Shrek isn't going to be in the Donkey origin movie.
Post-credit scene.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, that's it for news. The last thing is the train has left the station, folks. Folks, it's Tom Cruise Oscar time. That trailer for The Digger, the pre-trailer trailer being a career retrospective on Tom Cruise is one of the most this is who I am moments I've ever seen. Because my God, every few moments of just, I love that movie. I love that movie. I love that movie. It's just awesome. Days of Thunder, you get some Edge of Tomorrow, Mission Impossible, A Few Good Men, War of the Worlds. I mean, the list goes on and on. Even got some, what was that one he did where he did two of those?
Risky Business?
Risky Business is there, but there was the other one he did.
Interview with a Vampire?
Oh, see, we're just going to keep listing them. Eyes Wide Shut is in there. Obviously, Top Gun. It's not Jack Ryan. Jack Reacher? Yeah, Reacher. Rock of Ages, we got to see him as Stacey Jackson there.
Yeah,
one of my favorites. Tropic Thunder is Les Grossman, was very funny. Collateral, obviously. Yeah, we got to see Austin Powers, Rain Man. Jerry Maguire is a big one. Just so top. We got to see Color Money, Cocktail, like some really great stuff that it's oh man. And then it just goes to Digger. And I'm just like, yep, movie of the year, baby.
I don't think there's any other actor right now that could really give us a 3-minute highlight reel.
Mark Ruffalo.
That could get me like this. But the thing is, it's like a 3-minute highlight reel, but it's not like they're using like 30-second clips. It's like these are like all like a couple shots, you know?
And they're all good movies.
They're all good movies. Oh, you know what's funny is it almost reminds me of the George Clooney movie from last year.
What
was that? What was that called?
Jay
Kelly. Where Jay Kelly's sitting in the theater and watches the retrospective, but then like the whole I don't know. It's supposed to be George Clooney's retrospective because it shows stuff that like Clooney did. But it's funny because you watch that one and you're like, man, I'm almost disappointed that this is all Clooney has to show for himself. He's such a great actor. And then Tom Cruise does the Jay Kelly and absolutely bodies Jay Kelly with just a way better version of this. I saw this. They played this in theaters before my Supergirl screening.
Same.
And it was awesome to see.
It was actually sick.
Dude, the crowd was so in on this trailer. Just like, oh, yeah, dude. Oh, people be like,
I hadn't seen it yet. So it comes on. I'm like, is there going to be like, is there like a Tom Cruise like 50th or 30th, whatever anniversary? Are they doing something in theaters? Yeah. And then it turns into Digger. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah. I mean, this looks good. I think we very interested for the first official trailer. Because I think as of now, we've definitely gotten a lot of snippets. You know, we've gotten the one from going bang, bang, bang. About
bang, bang.
What? 2-3 times now? But,
yeah. And I'm in every time. Every time he does bang, bang.
I know. You know what trailers I got to see in my theater with Supergirl? And I saw mine in like the Dolby in this massive screen. I saw Spider-Man, Brand New Day. I've never been more in.
It gets you every time. It gets you
It
every
looks
time.
it looks so good. Like on my phone, I feel like I'm like, I didn't think it looked great, but it was the first trailer that actually played for and it looked, and then they played Dune, and I was just,
You got the Dune trailer?
Dune
I
gets me fired up.
I
just
got
about
Odyssey
left.
again.
I just about levitated out of my seat, dude. Like, like being able to see the detail
Mm-hmm.
of the trailer that I've watched on my phone for months and months and months, and see it on like this massive screen.
There's nothing like cinema, baby.
Like, you know when Anya Taylor-Joy's in the trailer and she's like this, she has this white cloth surrounding her. I could see her face in the theater. Like I was able to be like, whoa, I see it. Like, I don't know, dude. Cinemas are just ramping up, dude. Right now, Supergirl is an appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
This is, my goodness, we got Brand New Day coming up. We got The Odyssey. We got Digger. We got Eggers and Werewolf. That's ramping up. We got Dune Part 3. We got Hunger Games. The list goes on and on. We got, Festival Darlings coming out. I mean, it's just going to get better from here, guys.
We're in
right?
And Charles is in. He's ready to use that AMCA list once again.
Dog days are over, fellas.
I put this on your radar. The invite is
I know. I've been trying to look for it.
It's a limited theater rollout this week, and then in 2 weeks it will be nationwide.
Should we do that in 2 weeks? Do we really all want to see Moana? Or would we rather do the invite?
You guys aren't in for the summer of Moana?
That is early tracking is rough for Moana.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised.
It's looking rough.
The cash cow has been turned into a burger.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'd be in for the invite on
that one.
Yeah.
Well, that works.
Very much so.
All right, well that's it for news and trailers and everything. Any last thoughts, boys? Anything else you watched this week that you wanted to shout out?
I watched Inglourious Bastards. Jack, you go first. I actually have a couple this week, surprisingly.
No, go for it. Keep rolling.
Okay.
Inglourious Bastards. How was it on the? So it was a rewatch.
Was a rewatch. Spoiler alert: it still rocks. I watched Bad News Bears.
Which one?
The early 2000s one with Billy Bob Thornton.
Bummer.
Ooh.
You don't like that?
Not compared to the other one.
No, I gave it 2.5 stars. It was actually pretty funny, but it gave me good thoughts because I don't know if I've told you guys I put together the Avengers on the softball field, fellas.
Oh yeah.
I recruited my sister, who played D1 softball at Indiana, and she has recruited 3 of her D1 softball friends.
Oh, so you guys aren't even fair.
And then 2 high school conference champions, and we have 2 D1 baseball players.
Dude, the poor guys who are just there for like a beer league are gonna hate you. Hate you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna. So my comment or my description after watching was POV me in 2 weeks once our intramural softball league starts. I can tell you guys like that one.
I do like that one. That's a good one.
Supergirl, obviously, and then I watched Game Night.
Oh yeah,
and it is awesome. I loved it.
For Frito-Lay. So good, dude. So good.
It was such a creative movie, like the stylistic, how do you pronounce it? Stylistic choice of like all the kind of like the games throughout the movie. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed during some of the driving sequences, they take a backwards POV and follow the car like you're driving in a game, or like obviously they showed the neighborhoods and in kind of like a video game light. I thought it was awesome, and it was actually pretty funny, and it was rom-commy but not like overly romantic. Yeah, very fun time. I give it 4 stars. That's all I got.
Jack, anything on your end?
No, Supergirl was the only thing I watched this week in terms of movies. I have been watching more of Not Suitable for Work on Disney.
Avery and I finished it. It's great.
Oh my gosh, we have 2 episodes to go. We
It's
cranked
so
out
good.
3 episodes last night.
Chuck, you
But-
gotta watch the show.
Man,
Not
it is
suitable for work.
It's very
so
funny.
funny, so funny.
Great show.
Like there have been, and not to say it's like the greatest show in the world, but my goodness, for a comedy, like it's so perfect, especially as a member of the youth. It is quite
as someone who
relatable
relates to these people.
There's a lot of relatable moments here. I'm sure within your, there's like one person that works, or a couple people that work in finance, one in fashion, the other in like news and journalism. So they kind of like cast their net onto a bunch of these different industries. And one's like an actor, but all of the characters are just like kind of relatable in one sense or another, or at least I'm sure you'll find yourself relating to at least one of them. But man, it's so funny. So funny. We love this show, but would highly recommend. The fam just got Disney Plus again. So
We're back.
big move, but we got 2 episodes left. We're going to try and wrap that up today. And then I'm going to try and watch season 4 of The Bear. I think like Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday so that I could watch the new season, but we'll see.
I'm out of The Bear. I'm out.
Fair.
It lost me.
But Not Suitable for Work, Charlie. That's a
Really good.
it's a good like 30 minutes. Like I think the first episode, not that it takes a while to find its footing, but I think again, because it is just such a new show, it takes a minute to kind of get situated. But then once he gets rolling, dude, I think there's an episode in there that I was like, that might be one of my favorite, like, I'm not going to say like television episodes I've watched in a long time, but like, I just feel like it was just so overwhelmingly funny. I just had a blast the entire time. And I'm like, man, that is a 30 minutes well spent. I don't think anyone listening to this and like, should I watch this show? Be like, yeah.
No, definitely watch the show.
I think you should watch it.
And it's actually gotten better as the season's gone on, which is crazy.
Yes, I agree.
It really like settles in and finds its footing, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
I got only 2 other things this week besides Supergirl, obviously not Suitable for Work, but then in my quest to be on the road to Doomsday, Guardians 1 I mentioned earlier still holds up. Honestly amazing. And then Avery and I, it was our first time watching it like a billionth time, the 25th anniversary of Ocean's 11. Watch that this week. It's a perfect film. It's like it can be teetered back and forth on my top 4 on Letterboxd. I think right now it's sitting at 5 for me in my mind, but it's 100 out of 100. Perfect movie. Love it.
I did. Hunter, you weren't here when I reviewed it, but I did watch Superhero movie.
Oh, the Drake Bell thing.
Yes.
I did. I actually listened to the pod and heard your thoughts on that. And yikes.
It's something. It's a Spider-Man parody, so I feel like at some point you should watch it.
Chuck has The Departed sitting on a shelf behind him, and he goes, "Self, what about superhero movie?"
Yes.
Superhero movie is 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is what
The Sheep Detectives is now on Prime, by the way.
Oh, dude, you guys gotta watch it.
I know. I'm thinking about it tonight.
Gotta watch it. It's so good, man. If you're out there, if you're listening, if you have
Sheep Detectives.
if you have kids, watch Sheep Detectives. If you don't have kids, watch Sheep Detectives.
Just
I
watch.
promise. Sheep Detectives is in my top 10 the entire year. I've seen 26 movies this year. I know it's not like an absurd amount, but I think it's like 7 right now on my list. It's better than Disclosure Day by a mile.
I believe that.
By a mile. If I were to tell you before this year that a Sheep movie starring Hugh Jackman and Nick Braun would be better than Disclosure Day, you would have called me a madman.
They called me a madman.
It's true. My goodness, it has such a beautiful emotional punch in that movie too.
The farther I get away from Disclosure Day, the less I like it.
I know. I'm with you.
Is it? Oh, I almost said something crazy. Is it crazy to say that I like it less than Supergirl? Is that a wild take?
No, I really don't think it is.
Because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my rankings for the year, and I feel as though I think I like it less.
I think
it's better, arguably.
From a technical standpoint, but like if you like Supergirl's story more than Disclosure Day, I really wouldn't blame you. I think they're both super bland and uninteresting. I mean, right now, looking at my top movies of 2026, Supergirl is sitting at 20.
Yeah, I think Supergirl's like dead center for me right now. It's just above Mario.
Mario, wow.
It's a me.
But Masters of the Universe is far and away the best CGI fest we've gotten this year in that realm.
Yeah, agreed. All right, boys. Next week, are we doing Minions? We'll figure it out off pod. But next week, hey, we won't see each other till then, but have a wonderful 4th of July, everybody. And we'll see you later. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.